Headphones in. Put your headphones in. Oh dear God! Please, I'm begging. Hold on. I should say. No, I shouldn't say. Hold on. Hey, holla, whoa, bitch. Ooh, holla, whoa, hey. Once I draw it, oh my God. Oh my dear God. Okay. Hello?
Hi, give me like 30 seconds. I'm heating up some pizza.
Okay. The crazy part is, I was almost, nah, I mean, no, it's fine. No, it's no big deal. Don't even worry about it. Where are we over here? So last time, the party was approaching the arcane college. For what reason? Oh, they were looking for supposedly some variety of secret project being conducted by the uh, undead or the lost, fragmented souls of mages who stayed here. Where am I? Over here? And then okay. Deciding what I okay. Okay. So everyone's here. So meme Andrew is not gonna be here today. So we got Crooked ready and waiting, and then we're gonna have a few moments for Barry to get situated with her pizza. Some variety of individual, you know.
I'm here.
Okay. Cool. Okay. uh, cool. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. Let me focus. Okay. It's Dissident Heir, episode 4. Our story continues with the party following up on their investigation of the Arcane College. They recently had word from one of the college's former attendees that there is some sort of secret experiment being conducted within the college with relation to uh, taking what has happened to the college and spreading it to the rest of the city. Uh, so here they are. They are the party is currently standing outside of the college, and they see up at the doorway there is now a figure, a large figure made of rock and clay with various sigils and symbols of arcane magic on top of its form. Clearly, some variety of golem or construct. And that's where we begin this time.
That thing looks tough.
That wasn't here before. Surely. You guys didn't notice anything like that here before, right?
I saw nothing of the sort.
I think I would have noticed it.
I mean, it was certainly not standing in front of the door last time. That much we can be certain of. Perhaps we should, go say hello? Does anybody know if golems speak?
There's only one way to find out. I'm sure so I'm just gonna go to it. Maybe about here.
Evening. I don't think it speaks.
Try being louder.
Evening, sir, or construct, however you would like to be addressed. We would have a word with the, what would that be? Archmage? Who the hell was we were talking to?
It was an Arcanist or something
Yeah,
like that.
yes. Sorry, we would like a word with the Arcanist.
You are not welcome. Turn back, or you will be eliminated.
Hey, look, it does talk.
Fascinating. Don't particularly like the, content of its words. Okay, I'm backing off for a minute. Going to go reconvene, because I'm not planning on taking on a golem head on at this point in time. We perhaps believe there's another way into the college, to, circumvent the front door and, this construct.
Alright.
Is anybody here particularly stealthy? Feel like, maybe taking a walk around the building?
Since Bexel isn't here, I'm pretty much the best bet for that.
Okay.
It's definitely not me, I will say that.
Yeah, I'm wearing chainmail. I'm actually
I
disadvantaged.
believe
on
I'm
stealth.
also, yeah, I'm also wearing chainmail, so.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I can't turn invisible since I already used up my second level spell slot, so.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, how tough does he look, really?
I could probably take him.
I mean, all right. I'm come this far.
Well, do we know exactly what we're supposed to be looking for?
Well, to my understanding, it's this Arcanist is the one that's casting the darkness that is consuming the college and is subsequently supposed to consume the city. And now that he's obviously been made aware of our arrival from our previous ventures into the college, he's obviously sent out some sort of bodyguard, as it were, and I gestured back to the golem behind us. And if that's not an indication of his ill intents, I don't really know what else we're looking for.
I mean, didn't we just get sent on a job to, like, go into the college and get something?
Yeah, that was the cat.
No, not Not that, like, we were just with the Arcanist. And he set us on a job to
Yeah,
return
he
to the
just
college.
yeah, he told you to go to the thaumaturgy classroom and grab the spell that's written on the blackboard.
Right. Yes, I have that written down somewhere here.
Do we
Bathroom, second floor. On. Oh, I have the orb. Right.
do we know where the thaumaturgy classroom is?
Second floor. Maybe
Anyone
they're.
want to try climbing a building?
Um, I'm a dwarf. We're not exactly known for our climbing capabilities, but I could be the base if I could like lift someone up. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty strong.
Hmm. That's it. Well, let's look for another way in first.
Yeah, like does it like are there windows around like the
I'm gonna
building?
start moving around this side of the building.
Cool. Yeah, okay, so there are
By
there
the way,
are
I'm sorry.
there are windows, but they're covered by like iron grates or bars.
I'm just looking for like some kind of side door or something. That's what I'm looking for. Staff entrance, maybe.
Let's see. Uh, there seems to be no entrance other than the front. There's no like doors.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always try prying the bars off the windows.
Yeah, how high up are the windows?
15 feet?
Okay, so if I'm 5 feet tall and jeez, how tall are you?
I don't like the idea of prying bars off windows from the top of a stack. I think we just gotta fight this guy.
Okay. Yeah. How do we go about this? Anybody have any experience against this sort of foe?
Well, what does this like construct appear to be made of?
Its its form is made of clay and stone, and there appears to be arcane symbols over top of it, directing its attention, directing its giving it an awareness beyond just being stone.
Are the runes like etched into it, or are they like painted on?
They are the arcane writing is not physically on the creature. It is like
Oh, okay.
surrounding it, hovering over it.
Gotcha. Well, if we're doing this, I grab my hammer and shield.
You have been warned. Let's roll initiative.
Beautiful. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Out of character, the thing I don't get is that the Arcanist sent us to the college. Why would there be a construct at the front door if he's like the
It's
co-president of the place?
It's a-
because the ghost of a different arcanist or something is what's doing all this evil shit, and doesn't want us going inside to interrupt that.
Yeah, there was that like Arcanist that was higher up in the tower that we never talked to. I think he's the one that's oh, that shit
Yeah, the Arcanist that you talked to within the college was a ghostly figure. And then in the tower was a real person.
Yeah.
And they clearly had different understandings of what was happening. So it's Gabriel's turn first.
Alright, so I'm just going to go right up to it, and I'm going to swing with my sword. I don't. Does a 12 hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Was not expecting that. What the fuck? Why are you doing this like 5 different times, you stupid thing? I hit the button once and it rolls it like 5 different times.
They get janky sometimes.
Yeah, okay, well. Oh, cause I guess it got cocked the first time. I didn't know it could do that. Okay. 9 damage.
Cool.
And that's all I'm doing for this turn.
The golem raises both of its fists, slams down on the ground. A shockwave is erupting. I need Cabros and Vala to both save dexterity.
Big boy, do it. Oh, for
Oh, fuck. Well, I got an 8.
What is that roll?
oh wow.
That's
I guess
that's
we're
a
all having a day.
3 bludgeoning damage. And then it's Vala's turn.
Run right up at it and just whack it with my hammer. Oh, really? Really?
Nine does not hit.
I assumed. Do I have bonus actions? I do not. That will be my turn.
So then it's Clyde's turn.
if you keep him distracted for a second. Actually, never mind. I just figured out that I could go invisible again, but honestly, I think Clyde just wants to fight, so we're just gonna fight. All right. I'm gonna cast a quicken spell, so that allows me to perform magic missile as a bonus action instead of a action.
Sick.
So I'm gonna do that, and that's just with the first level spell slot. So there we go. And then I get 3 of those, right? Yeah, I get 3. So that's 1, and then I'm just gonna roll a 2d4 just to represent the other 2, but they're all going to the golem. So that is 9 force damage to the golem. And then, as an action, I'm gonna cast Frostbite.
Does Quicken not count as an action?
I use a sorcery point.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
And then, the golem needs to make a dexterity saving throw, and its DC is 13. I mean, not a dexterity, a constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's 18.
Alright, and then I'm just going to move right here, and that's the end of my turn.
So then it's Cabros' turn.
I'm going in with my sword again. It's the only move I got.
Do it.
15 to hit.
That hits, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Why is it doing it again? It was 7 damage. I don't know why it's doing this. I know the first one popped up 7, and it did 3 more times.
No, on here it says 10.
Right, well, I saw it pop up 3 different times, and the first one it was 7, so I'm going with the 7.
Cool.
I don't know why it keeps doing this.
On that hit, you can see some of its arcane writing has broken and shattered. It's still lumbering forward. It's going to slam the ground again. Could you both save dexterity?
There we go. Finally something.
Wait, do we both need to make a dexterity save?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. 10.
So Vala takes 7 and Cabros takes 14 bludgeoning damage. And then it's Vala's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna hammer at it again. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, okay.
points of damage.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
All of these symbols are broken on the golem. Only a light within its chest remains. It's Clyde's turn.
I think I'm just going to. I'm gonna use frostbite on him. So that's a Constitution saving throw at the DC at 13.
That is a 6.
All right. It has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll, and it takes 4 cold damage. Then I'm just gonna move.
Cool.
Alright, my turn.
All of the light within the golem fades away, and it crumples into a pile of stone on the ground.
Not so tough.
See? Knew we could take it.
Well then, shall we go to the second floor?
Let's go.
Yep. That was really strangely anticlimactic, but I enjoyed that.
You fought well, Clyde.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job getting the killing blow. I don't get. You gotta just slap Clyde on the back.
Thank you, Barros.
How's your health doing?
I mean, I will admit I probably can't take another hit like that last one, but
Okay. I'll give you 1 shot of cure wounds. Should be 7 points of damage to you.
you mean healing, right?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. 7 points of damage healed. That's what I meant to say.
Just the image of me going, I can't take another hit like that. You just immediately, wham! There's another half of
you
your
took
health
another
gone.
one just fine. We're playing on hardcore mode.
By the way, out of character, I want to get rid of one of my spell slots so that I can get a sorcery point back, and then I can use all of my sorcery points to get a second level slot back. So I'll do
Okay.
that. I just wanted to inform you, because weird sorcerer junk.
You can do some strange things with sorcerers. Especially if you start multi-classing them.
The party enters the college. They see a scene that they've seen before. Husks of scholars and mages obsessively poring over their books, even in death.
Alright, was it on the right or the left?
We went up to the right last time, but I remember that going to some dorms? So maybe we try the left.
That makes sense to me.
I would like to try to be a little quiet, if we can. Although I suppose it doesn't matter, we probably just made a whole lot of noise fighting a friggin' golem right outside the front door, so... Alright, you know what? Just gonna... Is there a stairway over there? Kinda looks...
Yeah,
there's a
stairs this way. Cool. Okay. So the party is going upstairs. When they do, they discover a room with a giant crystal at the center. They see two of the shadowy, fading husks of mages and the ghostly figment of the arcanist.
I don't think this is the thaumaturgy classroom.
Oh,
As much as I don't like staring at this room, I think we should just try the other ones now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would like to
sounds like
try
a
to
good idea.
slowly back out of this room. Maybe whistle a nonchalant tune as I do so.
uh-huh.
You act like we're a student that went to the wrong classroom.
This isn't where I parked my car.
So maybe we go further down this way?
I do believe I saw another stairway over, yes, on the far end of the room. The hell?
Why
Well,
not?
here, we might just want to split up so we can easily search these rooms now.
Are you certain you would risk that with the possibility of other golems or other security measures?
I feel like the risk is definitely worth the benefit in a college.
Well, I'm going up these stairs then.
Well, actually, also there's not a whole lot of point in splitting up as I'm the one with the orb.
Fair
And
enough.
I suppose if you do find it, you could come find
If-
us.
If I find it, I will scream.
Alright, you do that.
If I scream for any other reason, I'm probably dying.
If you scream, we'll come running.
Yeah. That's a good plan.
If, I don't know. Clyde, you go whichever way you want. I'm going to the right.
You know what? I'm just gonna go to this one.
That
Yeah,
was
we
the
already
one
went
that
up.
went to the dorm.
Yeah, that one went to the dorms.
Yeah, it's just gonna check anyways.
Alright.
Fair
Maybe-
enough.
Maybe
Fine.
that wasn't
Clyde's
there
gonna go
before.
take a nap.
He's had a long day.
It is a mage school. Maybe the staircases change where they go.
Ooh,
Yo, but add a character. What time is it right now? Not like in real world, but like in game.
I think it was still in the afternoon, wasn't it? We'd done some pissing around in the morning. Went and got.
Thought it
Oh
was
yeah, 'cause
like 4.
we had gone and got lunch. You ate alligator at the pub where we got the um brought the lady who her familiar bag. She gave us the thing. We brought that back to the Adventurers Guild. After that, it's kind of a blur.
Yeah, it's probably like late afternoon, early evening. It feels like.
Alright. Yeah, I think I would want to check this door first before I go up the stairs.
Cool. Gabriel sees a classroom with a blackboard with magical writing on it.
Hey. Well, I'm gonna go up to the blackboard and inspect the writing. See if that's what we're looking for.
Cool. You could roll investigation or arcana.
They're both the same, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, but that's a natural 20.
Ooh, minus
Minus
one.
one.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Gabriel
Hey, that's
somehow knows that this is exactly what they're looking for.
Cool, so I'm just gonna scream for Vala at the top of my lungs. I'm not actually gonna scream, like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
because
appreciate
I
it.
don't want it. I'm being polite.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, as soon as I hear the screaming, I'll go running over.
Cool.
I would still want to check out that one room and then I would follow.
Okay. It's a dormitory. There's various living quarters sort of items around.
I meant the one like right next to it. There's like a pentagram on the floor and there's like 2 scribes
Oh, okay.
like right before the dormitory because nobody seemed to open that door.
Okay, let's see. Mm. They are It's a room designed to facilitate the casting of rituals. So any
Do I?
any
Sorry.
ritual
Do
that's
I?
cast is cast at half the speed. Yeah, you can. The room has writings, magic designed to speed up the casting of rituals.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll take note of that. Then I'll just go to the other guys.
Real quick, while I'm waiting for everyone to get here, I do just want to hide behind the desk here.
Okay. We're gonna take the all over here. Sick. Wait. So everyone is now in the classroom.
Yep.
Cool. This is the board with the spell, which Cabros magically discovered.
Well, Veros, that was awfully quick. Are you sure you found it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I don't know a lot about magic stuff, but this looks like magic.
I suppose there's one way to find out. And I'll grab the orb out of my bag. I'm assuming I'm carrying it in, and come over here, stand here, and just hold the orb up in my hand. Kind of present it to the blackboard.
Cool. The writing from the board is being drawn into the orb like glowing strands of energy are flowing into that item. Around you, something strange is happening with your surroundings.
Vala, you should probably drop that orb, or like, not be touching it.
I'm willing to see where this leads me, lad.
My kind of man.
Solara will protect me. And if she won't, my hammer will.
Vala, looking at the orb at this point, it appears to be like written or encoded to its maximum capacity.
Is like stuff still like flowing into it? Can I still feel like anything happening? Or does it like it feel like it's kind of like done what it needed to do?
Yeah, it seems like it's done.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Huh. Well, suppose we take this back and see if we can't find some answers. Is stuff still happening in the room? Like,
Yeah, the room surrounding the party is increasingly becoming more cracked and scattered and disorienting.
It's probably smart to get out of here.
it might be time for us to make our exit. Yes.
Well, if this place does come crumbling down, at least I won't notice the golem ashes.
I mean, he's a pile of rocks right now. There are rocks everywhere.
But they are pretty convenient rocks. Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Let's get out
Yeah,
of here.
we can kick him out of the. We can kick him off the doorstep on our way out.
Could everyone roll intelligence?
Oh God.
Saving throw or
Save, yeah.
What did that roll?
1.
Bye.
Okay. All right. I'm not too bad.
So Vala takes half. Clyde and Cabros take 13 psychic damage.
Ooh, fun.
You round up when you take half, right?
I think it's round down.
No. I already went up. It's fine.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so within the room, it's like reality is collapsing into itself, and I'm assuming the party would be leaving.
Oh yeah. At quickest possible speed.
Okay. Cool. So, uh, let's go back to the city map. So the party has just escaped the arcane college. That's right here. That's like over this area in the art district near the tower. This is where the party is at this moment. What would they be doing after that exciting occurrence?
You see, that is what I was waiting for the other day.
I mean, we didn't die, so there's that. Plus, we got the orb. Perhaps our next step should be to get rid of this orb as quickly as possible, so that you know, any of these occurrences here today might not be traced back to us. Should it upset anybody?
Well, we should probably just give it to the our
I keep on screwing up his name.
Yeah, don't we
Yeah.
need to bring it back to the Arcanist?
Yeah. Wait, was he in the tower?
Yeah, we should bring it back to him. I don't think we should disturb him and whatever the hell that was. Let's just bring it back to his office
Yeah,
and then just
yes.
wait for him is a better idea.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, no, I would like to not have this in my possession any longer than is really necessary. So let's go find him.
By the way, can I like Arcana check this orb to see like if this is like just straight up like pure evil or something?
Sure.
I'm gonna actually give you some guidance on that too, so you can add a +4 to it.
Alright, I got an 18 and then I'll add the +4. So it's a 1d4, right?
1d4, yeah.
So that's a 23. Oh wait, no, that's not 23. 21. There we go.
Cool. Okay, so with that check, Clyde can tell it's not evil, it's just it's something one would need to be careful with because it is on the brink of sanity, right? It's verging on knowledge that should not be known.
So, how do you feel, Clyde? Does it strike you as dangerous?
I don't know about the morality of bringing that back to the Arcanist. I think we should destroy that. Frankly,
Yeah.
I think that orb is a lot more dangerous and should be get rid of instead of getting whatever pay we could have gotten.
And how exactly do you get rid of a powerful arcane object such as this? But not
Well,
feel
with a
very-
hammer.
I'm not going to be anywhere near this thing if somebody decides to strike it with a hammer. You saw what happened in that room.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I could perform ranged spell attacks against it and see if that breaks it.
This would still feel better bringing this to where it would need to go and then asking some further questions about
The same.
yeah.
For all we know, the Arcanist is going to destroy it.
I mean, he did just use it, or we just used it, so... I mean, you saw what happened back there. I don't think that is exactly something that needs to be around
Okay, well, how about
anymore.
this? We hand it to him, and if it looks like he's about to do something shady with it, we just give him the boot.
How about we go over there and we tell him we couldn't find it and see what he does? If he gets mad that we couldn't find it, then we know he's a bad guy and we get rid of it.
I mean, I
Under-
think it's a much better idea to just say, like, we lost it or something.
I'm under the impression that he probably knows this tool, can probably sense this tool, and probably has some sort of tracking element on it as well. I would not be surprised if he knew exactly when it came in contact with the blackboard.
I mean,
And he's
we
very
could
possibly
also, I could
tracking us the
put him to
entire way.
sleep. Sorry, I could put him to sleep if I don't like what he's doing with this orb when we return it.
Yes, that would be yes. I would see. I would hand him this and try to gain some insight on his further intentions with it.
Yeah, and if this seems to be in evil hands, I'm gonna put him to sleep. Alright? And then I guess we'll just figure out what to do from there. Sound
Okay.
like a plan?
Fair cop.
Alright.
That's good enough to me.
All right, I'll approach.
You again. Let me guess. You just got done running one of his errands.
Yes, quite. I would have a word with him. I have something of great importance.
Yes, I'm sure. He's ready for you upstairs.
I don't see myself up. Thank you.
We'll see ourselves up.
All right.
She shrugs. She's reading back to reading her book. Cool. So the party is traveling upstairs to see the Arcanist. That's going to be over here, like that. The Arcanist looks up from his desk is full of papers and letters. He looks up and sees the party. And he says, "I'm glad that you returned. What have you discovered?"
Yeah, I pull out the orb and I very delicately, extended my arm out towards him for him to take it. We found the blackboard. Did as you asked. Presented the orb to the blackboard. I'm uncertain about the structural and possibly dimensional stability of the college. There was a severe reaction to the orb in the room, as it were.
I see. Yes, I had feared as much. Fortunately, it doesn't seem that it caused you too much trouble.
Just a slight headache.
Such is the nature of this ordeal. Quite the headache. Anyway, I shall begin with producing a more appropriate formula for this spell with which to seal the college and hopefully no more of that imposter's machinations will escape into the real world.
Then I do an insight check.
Sure.
I'd also like to do an insight check.
I mean, I might as well just do it too while we're at it here.
Over here. Oof.
Cool. So what is Clyde's understanding of the Arcanist or suspicion of the Arcanist at this point?
I just don't think he has the greatest intent for the orb. And from what I've seen in the actual college itself, it doesn't seem like a very cheery place, and it doesn't seem like some of the stuff is genuine schoolwork, but he also thinks like with that forbidden knowledge and all that stuff, that it gives off like almost like satanic vibes.
Interesting.
He would want to see like what the correlation between the orb and the Arcanist actually is.
Okay.
If that helps you any.
With an 18 insight, Clyde would be able to have the understanding of the orb is simply a vessel through which to cast spells. It kind of it's neutral in its usage. It's more about like the orb itself is neutral. It's more about any person, what they might intend to do with it. The Arcanist.
Yeah, so what would? Oh, sorry.
The Arcanist is Uh, let's see. I think between that insight and just the Arcanist explaining the situation, what happened is he was under orders to do this thing with a deadline, so he was rushed to do it. So it wasn't his best work. It wasn't proper spell casting, spell writing. So what happened to the college are the falling out after effects of poor casting because he was on a deadline.
All right. We went to a room on accident and we found like this huge crystal thing in the middle. Is the orb at all related to that, or are they like literally nothing alike?
Mm, they have some similarity in that they are arcane constructs, but their usage is entirely different.
Would like to ask the Arcanist about that giant gem, if like just as an aside. Sorry.
Yeah, I would have asked him if you didn't.
The Arcanist is saying, let's see, he's saying, oh yes, I've heard of that. Quite concerning. I believe that is what they intend to use to spread their influence.
Sounds like something worthy of being destroyed. Would you have any information on how one might go about doing that?
Hmm. The Arcanist is the Arcanist is stroking his beard. He's looking at each member of the party. He says, well, none of you truly seem to be the arcane variety. I expect you would have more success with a more brutish tactic in removing the crystal.
So I was right, Vala. Got him.
So, hammer smash is what you're suggesting. Go and smash it with my hammer.
Yes, that's quite reductive, but ultimately, that is what would best suit someone of your kind. Though, I would advise no ordinary weapon would do the task. You would need something enhanced or something crafted of specialty alloys in order to have effect on the crystal.
I see. Would you perhaps know anybody proficient in imbuing weapons with special properties?
There is someone that I know of in the trade district, one of the premier smiths of the city, as I understand, is well versed with specialty metals which can enhance your weaponry.
Well, you discussed a reward for doing this errand, and I don't think there would be a better reward than simply taking the orb off your hands. It seems to be rather, how do you say this, defective. I would like to take it off your hands. And if you need money on top of that, we can negotiate that.
I think he needs that orb to stop the darkness from spreading throughout the college. I'm pretty sure he needs that because that like has the spell that he like.
It's the
order
crystal
crafted.
that needs to be destroyed, not the orb.
Well, yes, but he can always just make another one, surely.
I don't know
don't-
about that.
Yeah, I don't think we want anything to do with the orb of darkness.
Well,
would,
let
I
us
think
speak
we
for
should leave
ourselves
the orb
now.
alone, Clyde.
also I would like money because I'm certain that purchasing.
I
you
would
know,
also
these
like money.
Specialty weapons, or whether they're magical or of special metal, are probably not going to be cheap.
Well, I can of course just use my own money for this, so. Archivist, what do you say?
I would be glad to gift unto you the orb if you feel that you could make use of it. I only need to withdraw my spell from it, and then you may keep it as your own. Beyond that, I do believe I could afford some degree of payment. One moment while I collect some things.
Steve, all's well that ends well.
I didn't realize it would be that instant, and frankly, I thought the orb would be destroyed. So yes, absolutely correct. You've come out ahead.
The Arcanist is casting, drawing the spell out of the orb. The orb is now blank, and it's a clear spherical like glass ball. He's placing that onto the table, and then he's walking upstairs.
Unless he hands it to me, I'm just gonna wait for him to just do whatever he's doing so that he can just give it to me.
Can I just do like a quick glance at the papers on his desk and see like what it is he's been like studying? If any of it makes sense to me.
Sure. You could roll investigation. Okay. There's a letter from Gwendol the Naturalist asking the Arcanist to consider a theory called the living axis. These letters here from they appear to be letters declaring affection, declaring infatuation, addressed from Claire to Nicole. These two right here
Well, you see, Vala, with this new information, I bet I could turn this orb from a liability to an asset. We could definitely make use of something like this later down the road.
I mean, he obviously had a spell stored in there. Is that something that you think you're capable of?
I mean, you just saw me with that golem. I think I'm capable enough, and even if I'm not, I can always hire someone else who is better suited to possibly fixing this thing, or just utilizing it.
Yes, maybe. Well, I'm seeing if you spend some time with it, see, get a feel for it. I'm sure you will discover many uses for it.
Well, I'd rather definitely have it in my hands than in someone else's.
Mm.
Why would the Prince Regent be asking for an arcane staff if he were trying to subdue magic in the city?
Sheesh. The Arcanist comes back downstairs. He's placing. He's got a bag of coins. He's placing on the desk. That's going to be orb of spell soaring and 200 gold.
I will grab the gold.
I'll take the orb.
Okay, you cool if I just split this with Gabrios?
I mean, I don't like it, but I'd rather have the orb.
You got an orb.
Okay, I'll take 80. Gabrios takes 80. You have 40?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I don't know what the orb is worth, but that would be an approximate 40 gold value for the orb.
Alright, well, I mean, I'll just take the orb and that's pretty much it.
Alright, screw it. You know what? Here. Slide Gabrios 100. I'll take 70, and I'll give Clyde 30.
Okay, that's a bit overly generous, but thank you anyways.
Well, we all put in action, and you did get the killing blow, so I don't know what that orb is worth, but I still feel that you should have something. we all still need to eat.
And what about Bexel?
Bexel didn't contribute shit. Bexel doesn't get shit.
Fair enough.
By the way, I have no idea what an Orbis spell storing is, so, and I feel like that would take a bit too much time for now, so I think, I'll just look into that out of out of the session, so I'll just add it to my character sheet for now. It's interesting.
Okay. I was thinking like a ring of spell storing, but like, so yeah, same functionally the same as a ring of spell storing.
I don't know what that is either, though.
Okay.
Basically, you can put up you can put a spell in the ring or orb, and you can use it later without using up a spell slot, I believe.
Apparently, it could store up to 5 levels worth of spells. So, like 1/5 level, 5 level 1s, 2 level 2s, and a 1.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'll just we can just take care of that later.
In the general thread, I'll put the link to the Roll20 thing for the ring.
I appreciate that.
And you can, just look at it when you get a chance.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yep.
It's what is it? It's a lot higher value than the money to him anyway, since he's a sorcerer.
Yeah, no, this thing's actually looks a lot more legit than I realized.
I mean, what is it? You could put like a few fireballs in there and just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, any creature can cast a spell by touching the ring. Spell has no effect other than to be.
I might want to refine it anyways. And plus, the dungeon master might say that that it comes with like some special quirk where it's like wild magic or something like that.
Yeah, he might have some homebrew thing that he's got going on. Okay, so wait, it looks like you actually have to cast the spell into it. So like you would burn the spell, but then you store it for later. So like if you have spell slots before you take a long rest, I think you like cast your spells into it, and then when you rest, you regain your spell slots, but then you have spells stored in the ring as well.
I mean, what I was thinking was just putting sleep in it for now, and then just like chucking it, and just activating it that way. I mean, like I said, it might come with special conditions, so we'll just have to see. I'll definitely want to get that thing identified. And I also still need to get freaking better armor.
Oh,
while I'm at it
yes.
too.
Yeah, we should definitely try to. Well, I mean, if we're gonna go, looking for some, asking about some, arcane weaponry, could definitely be asking about some improved armor for you as well.
I mean, because I have 11 right now, but I have shield as a spell, but I don't want to waste a spell slot on that, and that gives me +5 to AC.
Yeah, shield
So-
is definitely more beneficial for like, if you're facing some high level thing with like multi attacks, but it only lasts I think like 1 round in combat.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's a tough one to just be burning as a matter of. Do you have what's it called, mage armor?
No, I only got 4 spells, so I got invisibility, sleep, magic missile, and shield, and bane. I also have bane because of my subclass. Sorcerers get a little bit of spells, but they get sorcery points, and that's really where it's at. Yeah. Because with sorcery points, I can cast 2 spells in 1 turn, and no other class can do that.
Oh yeah, and I think sorcerers start with more cantrips and a bunch of other. Or am I tripping? I don't generally.
I think you might be tripping on that one.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of spellcasters. I play some half-casters, and I think that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I typically play half casters, but the next upgrade for my armor is 50 gold, and then I also want to get the orb identified so I know in character exactly what it does. So I'll just do that off screen.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, just or when the GM gets back, just ask him if, or ask the Arcanist what exactly it is.
Yeah, I'll just DM him after the session. I don't like I said, I don't like doing this during the session because it
Yeah.
just takes up unnecessary amount of time.
Yeah, derailing things.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo.
So what would the party be doing after that?
Ask him where the smith is that might be able to hook us up with some special weapons.
Cool. The Arcanist tells you the directions of where to get to the smith in the trade district.
I appreciate that, and should you need us, I'm sure you could probably track us down, and we shall be in touch about our further discoveries into this matter.
Yes, of course. I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, I thought we were just about to destroy the crystal and then that's it.
We
Oh,
can't
yeah.
destroy the crystal with the stuff that we have on us.
This is
I'm
why
pretty-
we're getting magical weapons.
No,
Yeah.
I got that part down, but isn't that it?
Well, yeah, we're gonna tell him when we destroy the crystal.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so I have a tendency to be a little long-winded.
Onward.
Yeah, shall we go visit a smith? Would I have known the woman downstairs' name?
Uh, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Would you like to ask her? Are you curious about?
Yeah. On the way out, I would introduce myself.
Cool. What would that in what way would you be introducing?
Just like as we come down the stairs, I'll look over and pardon, miss. Now, seen you a few times, failed to introduce myself. My name is Vela. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yes, I'm sure. Nicole, nice to meet you. Anything else?
No, it was a pleasure, Nicole. I look forward to seeing you again in the future. And I will leave. I just wanted to know if she was Claire or Nicole. That was the whole purpose of that aside.
Yep. Okay. So the party is on the city map now. They are over here. This is the symbol of the party, the sword with the ribbon on it. Right here. Everyone's on the map, city map.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
where would they be going?
I believe we were going to the Smith next.
Yeah, at this point in day, I would say try to get him before he closes.
Cool. So the Arcanist told you where that location is. It's over here in the trade district. The party would be following early, and I mean, they're going this way, and then they would be going like over here.
Yep, direct route.
And then they would be over here. Okay. So this is the Smith as told to the party by the Arcanist. The Smith is currently firing a rod of steel in the forge. He looks up from what he's doing. He says, "Oi, can I help you lot?" Why is he Scottish?
Why not?
You pick a voice, man. You just own it, man. Just go with it. It's all good. Good day, sir.
That's his voice now.
The Arcanist told us that you were the gentleman to see about procuring some particularly special tools, as it were, particularly of the type that might be made of special metals or perhaps imbued with certain special properties, as it were.
Before I get started with any of that, tell me, do you have coin?
We have some. I would be interested in knowing what you generally charge for your craft.
He's still working the steel in the forge. He looks up and he says, he says 100 for silver, 300 for galvanite.
Seeing as I am a smith, I would probably know, but what exactly is galvanite?
It's a metal that is highly conductive of heat and electricity.
That sounds fun. Aye, a mastercraft deserves his dues. I'll give you that, but at this point in time, that's a little outside of our price range. But I'm sure we can come by some gold in a reasonably fair amount of time. And when I do so, I would be interested in returning and having you craft me something in a kind of like show him my hammer, something similar to this fashion. Is that something that you'd be capable of?
How much gold do you have?
About 100.
Okay.
Don't insult me. Of course I can.
I mean no disrespect. Yeah, sorry. Of course you can forge me a fine hammer. I'm simply, it's a matter of your schedule, as it were. We're not exactly on a tight schedule, but sooner rather than later, I'm sure would be appreciated by all parties.
I've got a few orders that'll take up today and tomorrow. Otherwise, I can fit you in.
That is fantastic. We shall look forward to our return here, and I shall look forward to handling your craft. And I shall leave you to it. You're clearly a very busy man.
You do realize instead of making an entirely new hammer, we could just get yours enchanted to bypass magical surfaces.
Yeah, something tells me this guy probably doesn't do, um, um, yeah, enchantments. I think it's more just like a straight up smith who makes like stuff out of form. He has, like,
Yes,
arcane
but
metals.
I bet you would be able to afford the enchantment instead of whatever he was offering.
I think enchanting's pretty expensive, but we would also need to find an enchanter. So, being that we wouldn't be able to visit him until we've procured some more gold, we'd have this as an option, and I'm sure in our further explorations we might be able to encounter somebody that could um, possibly offer us that service.
I think Vala would know of winged sigils, which are used in the church
Okay.
and can be used to modify weapons and armor.
I do have another thought, actually. Where would we go to do that? Would that be something I would go to the church about? Like, go to like the Sisters of Eidolon or Church of Eidolon's Daughters? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he would. Yeah, Vela would know that winged sigils are sometimes given as reward for service to the church. I'm trying to think. Has the church given the party a quest yet, or
Um, yeah. When I went and talked to Palantine, he asked us to take a look at um the there was the where was it? The ghosts, markings, and dark symbols around the fort and the temple of the divine axis.
oh yeah. Cool. Okay.
I do know perhaps of another way that we could um, have our armor uh, imbued with some properties, but it would require doing some favors for the church. Oh, yeah, sorry, out of character. I do realize that I do have sacred weapon, and that with my channel divinity, I can imbue my or imbue my weapon with magic. So I actually am taken care of for that.
I knew one of us had something like
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah. As soon as you type that, I'm like, right, I'm a friggin' paladin. Of course I do.
Shit. We never claimed to be smart.
You know, I do have a -1 intelligence,
Same here.
but I got a sharp smile and big arms, so that'll get me
Wait,
through.
does that mean I'm the smartest one on our party?
Yeah, probably by a
Bexel
good
might
margin.
be. Bexel might be smarter, but
Because I got a
Ring.
+0 to intelligence, but I got a +2 to wisdom, so.
No, well, I have a -1, and I'm pretty sure Gaberos does as well. So
I got a -1 to intelligence, but I got a +1 to wisdom. I got them street smarts. I ain't got them book smarts.
Alright. So I guess we're just gonna get a weapon for Kaberos then, and just not need one otherwise.
yes. Well,
We can get a
Gaberos,
weapon later.
I'm not sure if it's your fancy, but I am aware that the church could possibly offer services in imbuing your weapon with some properties, but it would require doing them a favor, and I'm not certain if those are quite your people.
Speaking of which, I think magic missile straight up bypasses the magical immunity or whatever we're trying to do here, so I also have stuff that can go through.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It was definitely.
How many magic weapons? How many magic weapons do we need to destroy one crystal here? I think we're good.
I mean, I guess that's true if we focus on the crystal, and then if there's like other things trying to attack us.
Like, if
I
other things are
mean,
attacking, I can just attack those things. I don't need to attack the crystal.
it is an inanimate object. It can't be that hard.
Famous last words.
I was just gonna.
All I know is I need sleep before we do anything.
Oh, at least a short rest to eat some. Although, granted, it would probably be beneficial for Clyde to recover some of his slots as well.
I actually pretty much have like everything ready to go. I don't need to take a short rest. I can just go right now. I mean, it's a crystal, guys.
Well, there's two of us that would definitely need to take a short rest.
Okay then.
Recover some. It's also about dinner time.
I'd say we head out to destroy the crystal in the morning.
Okay, you want to do a proper long rest,
Yes.
get our strength, and return at full force.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, because I've burned some spell slots too. Now that I think about it. Well then, if we're feeling capable to at least give it the old college try, as it were. I'm so sorry.
Please kill me.
Then yes. Any suggestions for how we spend the rest of our days? There some way we can.
Well, I just have this orb thing to take care of. It's to like magical services and boring stuff like that. I don't want to bore you with that now.
I have a question.
Okay.
The DM.
Yeah.
That flyer I got from the Sinful Seraph, when is that taking place? Because it doesn't have a date on it, it just has the time.
That would be tomorrow.
Ah. Dang. I was gonna suggest we kill time at the Sinful Seraph, but
What's happening at the Sinful Seraph? Sorry?
there's a little party thing happening.
Ooh. I haven't had a bit of a party in a while.
Yeah. But it's tomorrow, so.
Well, mash jams
Well,
in
if
the
we-
morning, party in the evening.
Yeah, we can celebrate destroying a crystal. Anyways, where are some taverns in this city? For us to spend the night at?
I do have a home in
Well-
the town you are.
Okay. For those of us that don't have a home then. Look at you, fancy person with a house.
It's very small. You could sleep on my floor, but one of you would have to sleep on top of the other.
I don't need to sleep.
Alright. Keep flexing.
Look, it's not my fault you keep forgetting that.
I know. Sorry.
Look,
about
I'll
that.
just stay at Valen's place, alright? It's fine.
I guess we can just say at Vala's place.
You're welcome to play with my forge if you'd like. It's small and I have not much materials.
Nah, I kinda just need to sit still for 4 hours.
You're welcome to sit where you find a spot. I would be alright with finding some dinner and possibly a beverage before we retire.
We could go back to where we got the alligator from. I'm sure Clyde wouldn't mind some more alligator.
You know what? It seemed to do him some wonders as far as regaining his strength, so absolutely. Let's get some gator in the man.
Alright.
Cool. That was Rose's place in the civil district down here.
Nice.
Cool. So, As the party enters, the party's been here before. They see a few familiar faces, and as they enter, they overhear these two elven women are intensely debating some sort of conflict.
Would subtly try to overhear what the conflict would be about.
Cool. This person is saying Lantar Lantar is a hero who has saved us from servitude. This person is saying Lantar is a traitor and a rebel who has forsaken his true masters.
Do I know who Lantar is, or is that a name that I would recognize?
You could roll history. Uh, Probably an elf.
Okay. Probably not somebody I would know a whole lot about. Don't think I know much about the elves.
This person is greeting you at the counter. She's saying, "Welcome back."
Hello again, Miss Rose. Pleasure to see you again.
Yes, and you as well. Though, I regret to inform you, if you're looking for more gator, the docks have not been fruitful lately.
Ah, rare fruits are that much the sweeter for when you do obtain them. What do you have? Is there anything on special? Something that we could feed me and my companions here?
She's saying they currently have some fine cuts of steak or roasted chicken, variety of sides, vegetables, potatoes. What are you hungry for?
Perhaps just a little of everything, enough to feed me and my companions over there, and 3 ales, please.
Of course. She's walking back to the kitchen. These two individuals seem to have some resemblance. They're both walking into the kitchen. This elven woman gathers her weapons about her person, and she's marching out of the door. Make way, you fools.
I'm gonna go make my way over to the table in the corner here.
Rose is placing a variety of food and drink onto the counter. She says, "You know, I heard they were looking for volunteers over in the..." She's describing like the eastern side of the civil district. They are building a new... They're building a... They're building a new monument. They're building a new monument to Muriel, the angel of charity. Kind of like how Solaire has a monument.
Barrows, you said you were cursed earlier. You know what that means?
I never said I was cursed.
Oh, I thought you did. Never mind. All kind of gets mixed up with all this nuance happening.
I mean, the only curse is probably the fact that I'm alive, but...
There was that time the skeleton looked at you really hard.
Yeah, but Kairos hasn't mentioned that in
Oh, yeah?
character. Not in
Okay.
character.
Okay.
Sorry, my lack of being able to do a voice makes that hard to distinguish, I know.
What is Vela thinking or doing right at that moment? Vela?
Oh crap!
Cricket?
Sorry, I've been talking and I realized that I muted my mic because I was coughing, and that was several minutes ago. Um, yeah, sorry. Milady, I've pledged an oath to Solaire, but all the angels do deserve their own special place. Should I find myself in the area, I would certainly see if I could lend a hand, but as it were, my plate is rather full, both metaphorically and I indicate towards the platter of food on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
What do I owe you for this feast, milady?
You know what? I like you. So let's say 6 gold. Damn.
Bargain to be sure.
Wait. What's up?
Sorry, I thought you said wait a sec. So, 6 gold?
Yeah?
Yep. All right. Hand her the gold. And thank you very much, milady. I look forward to returning to your patronage. And I'll grab the food off the counter. I'll give her a little wink, and I will go over to my party. Dig in, folks. And I put a glass of ale in front of everybody and the platter, like, right in the middle of the table.
Right. I'm an alcoholic, so.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Thanks for the gesture, I guess. But,
I'll grab the beer and, like, put it in front of myself instead.
yeah, that stuff's, like poison to me now.
Nope. I appreciate your honesty, and I will, shall remember this in the future. Well,
I'm just gonna scooch my ale over to Vela. I just don't drink. Or not ale, at least.
Well, more for me, I suppose. And I grab one and just down it, like, lips, and slam the empty cup on the table. And then grab a roast chicken leg and start eating.
I am going for chicken.
I apologize, Clyde. They're out of the alligator. It's not a common feast.
Oh, it's, quite alright. Can't eat too much now, or it doesn't go through properly and stuff like that. Not very good for you either. More of like a special occasion, you understand?
Yes, you have to mind the Constitution. Wait. Miss Rose informed me that they're building a monument to one of Eidolon's daughters, Muriel, the Angel of Charity. I'm not sure of our availability to do so, but at some point I might like to stop by and offer my services, being that I do cherish the devotions of the angels.
Interesting enough, but yeah, I do feel stronger than the alligator. That we ate the other day.
You certainly seem to. You definitely had a little more vigor in you when we returned to the college the second time.
Yeah, must mean it's working to some extent now. So, only one way to go, and that's up, huh? So I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
So are you going somewhere?
No, in character, like as in like long rest, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Will you be spending the night at my place?
If that's quite alright. I mean, my bedding and stuff is there and all.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Well, you know the way, and if you wish to obtain some rest, I will. Well,
Well, my sister's house is around, is close by-ish, but I don't really want to talk to her right now.
family can be difficult. Gabrios, I see that gentleman with the wolf you were talking to at the.
No, that's a different person.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's
I was
fair,
talking to I was talking to a woman.
Oh, I thought you. Could have sworn it was that same dude at the. Not here. It was at the like the precinct.
No, it was a woman.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Still though, a person with a wolf. I like
Yes.
animals.
Yeah, I should have offered to buy it. Get yourself a little companion.
Maybe later. We got a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We got a lot of stuff.
All right. Well, I've now, at this point, downed my 3 ales and had my fill of roasted meats.
Back to your place now?
Quite, yes. I'll show you the way. And just, if you ever find yourself in town and in need of a place to stay, my door is always welcome to you.
That's very kind of you.
Cool. So where is Vala's house?
I had figured it somewhere in the trade district.
Mm-hmm.
And probably nearer to the south end where the monument to Solaire was, because monument to Solaire is in the civil district, right?
Monument is 3 on the map right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to assume that my place is somewhere in the trade district. How do you ping on the map?
Click and
It's
hold.
like long hold.
Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere in like that area.
Cool.
Wow, Rosa's has been right around the corner this whole time, and I've never visited. Strange.
Awfully rude of you. Support your local businesses.
I wouldn't normally have my drinks at the Legion with my fellow soldiers, but it's a little cheaper. But I think they water the ale down so we don't get rowdy.
So the party could long rest at Vala's house. Uh, and then hmm. So would they be discussing anything? So would the party be discussing anything through the night or that next morning?
At night,
Oh.
I would definitely quietly do some prayers, like over in a corner, just probably for about an hour or so.
I'm
Doing
not
a
discussing
blessing and
anything,
whatnot.
but once everyone's asleep, I'm gonna sleep around Vala's house.
It's very, very small, and I don't own a whole lot, so mostly what you would see, there's kind of a bed in the corner, um, a wooden floor that extends. There's probably a 2-foot gap between the bed and a small table with a single chair added, um, and kind of just beside the table would be a little cooking stove. Um, with a small pantry kind of wall beside that, and then a door, and a little chest at the foot of the bed for like clothing and other knick-knacky crap. And then on the wall beside the door is a place to hang my hammer. Right in front of that is is a stand that I hang my armor on when I am done for the day.
Alright.
All Clyde would do is that he would just go into like his sleeping bag pretty much, cause uh his stuff's like good, but his like equipment's good, but like it's seen some wear and tear over like quite a bit of years, and in the morning he would speak to whoever would want to listen about his sister and her job, which is she wants to become a fighter guardsman of the local area.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't elaborate too much because he doesn't wanna. He doesn't like talking about his sister too much because brings back some pretty bad memories for him.
Cool. Okay. Early in the morning, at Vala's house, there's a knock on the door, and there's two soldiers outside.
Bella, I think you're muted.
Yes, 100% I was. Thank you. Um, so I would crack the door a little bit, poke my head out, see that it's two soldiers, and open the door to them. Good morning, officers. What can I do for you this fine morning?
Sir, the commander requests your presence at the prefect's office.
Interesting. Did he perhaps describe the nature of these orders? The nature nature of this summons? Sorry.
He is under the he has come to learn that you were at the battle. However, you were not there in a military capacity, but rather a religious capacity.
I was under the impression that might have been discussed with the church, but I will discuss this with him myself. Please give me a moment. I will gather myself, and I will make haste.
The soldier puts a foot in the door. He says, "Are these your friends?"
They are some recent companions of mine. Yes, they're new to town and without a place to stay. So I offered them a roof over their heads for the night, as it were.
They will need to appear before the commander as well.
I can force them to do no such thing, but they've been amiable thus far. I'm certain they would raise no fuss.
I would hope not. Please, do not delay. The soldiers step away from the door.
I'll don all my armor, grab my shield and hammer and whatnot, load everything up. Well, it appears we've been summoned to the prefect's office. I'm not certain what your role in this is, but I intend to make my way there and sort out whatever this situation is. You're welcome to join me, but you are your own individuals, and I can force you to do no such thing.
No, I'll come along. It's not like I got anything better to do.
Yeah, we haven't been up to anything suspicious.
I don't think we really have a choice no matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if you try to, they're probably gonna find you, so it might be in your best interest to be civil about this matter for the time being. Well, if you all have your things, shall we away?
Well, yes, but I'm keeping the orb here.
Oh, yeah, by all means. Would you like to store it in my chest? It's the only thing in this house that has a lock on it.
Yeah, I'll just do that. And while I'm at it, I don't think that it would be good to bring that there. You know, I'll just retrieve it later for further
Yes.
inspection, of course.
Yes, of course. I can't necessarily guarantee its safety. This neighborhood is generally pretty safe. I've had no issues. But yes, I will make sure it's locked. And no, by all means, when you are wanting to retrieve it, it will be there for you. And I open up the chest, hold it open for you.
Yeah, I would actually also put the cap on in it as well. The purple cap.
Yeah, I'm sure there's room. It's like, I'm thinking it's like a steamer trunk, right? Kind of like, 2 to 3 feet long, 1.5 2 feet deep. So should be plenty of space in there for small items. once you've put anything in there that you are wanting to put in there, close it, lock it, give it a tug to make sure it's locked.
Cool. So then after that, what would the party be doing?
I would head straight to the precinct's office.
Yeah.
No point in making them wait.
Cool. Okay. So the party travels to the prefect's office over there. Upon entering, they see an orc soldier, highly decorated with medals on his left shoulder. He turns and he looks at the party. In particular, he's looking at Vala and he says, "Good. I'm glad you've come. There's much to discuss."
Do I recognize him?
Yes. He is the military advisor to the Regency. He's the military advisor to the Prince. He is the one who he has a hand in ordering any soldiers or forces that do any battle within the surrounding area of the city.
Yeah, so this guy's kind of like, the general.
Yeah.
Is this the sort of like military where like saluting is a big thing?
It could be.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll snap off a smart salute. Of course, sir. We were summoned, and I would not leave a man of your stature waiting.
Yes. He returns the salute. He says, we're gathering all the information that we can about the battle at the fort and any surrounding movements of ours or of theirs. We have reason to suspect that there will be more elven activity soon.
Sir, I've relayed some information to the church, but I do admit that I was probably remit in not bringing this to the attention of the precinct as well. But no, I do have some information. Unfortunately, not as much as I would like, and there's some things that we would need to investigate further. But I would be happy to share with you what I know and what I've seen.
When he says reasons, can I like do like an insight check or like just ask what he means?
which what would you like to do?
He says they have reason to suspect that there's more elven activity,
Yeah,
and I want to learn more about that.
sure. Roll insight.
Ooh.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh yeah.
I learn all the things.
Okay. So what he said was we have reason to believe that there will soon be elven activity in the area. From what Clyde knows, in relation to what the commander said, uh, uh, well, okay, so everyone, obviously everyone of the party was at the battle. Clyde in particular knows that basically no one, basically no one is holding the fort, right? Everyone who fought at the fort died or left. So no one is holding the fort. So Clyde, with that insight, would come to the understanding that the elves are still interested in taking the fort, and that the commander and the military of Alistair are aware of this and are wanting to prevent it. Yeah.
Well, if you ask me, I don't think the elves actually really care that much. I think you guys can take it. There's nobody there right now, and I don't think they intend to actually take the fort.
He's giving a strange look. He's saying, that's not what our reports indicate.
Well, I've intercepted 2 letters from both sides. Well, not I, but I have reason to believe they don't care. From intercepted communications.
I see. Tell me, are you an agent of theirs?
Of wait, out of character. So, is he asking me if I'm an agent of the elf or theirs?
Of the elves?
Oh, huh. This is interesting. Hmm. You know, what, I'm gonna flip a coin for that. If I want to lie or not. Like when he says agent, does he mean spy?
Mm, no, I don't think he would be like a spy, but he'd be like, have you done more? Which cause have you served more, the elves or this city military?
Yeah. You know what? I think he's gonna lie. I think he's just gonna say that that he is an agent.
Yes, I'm an agent of the elves. Yeah, I've served the elves a bit more than the humans.
And that's a lie. So if you want, We need to roll a deception check on that.
Sure.
Alright. Ooh, baby! 20! Not a nat 20, though.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yes, I think all of you should join us. We are currently discussing our next course of action. If you'll follow me this way. He's indicating up these stairs
I still have that necklace, don't I?
over here. The
Oh,
necklace
yeah, Bexel. Yeah,
from
Bexel,
Bexel
right.
that took from the, yeah.
Yeah, maybe perhaps wait until we're in more private area.
I actually
Yeah,
don't
what-
think Vala and Clyde actually know about the necklace, though, right?
Yeah, we were
Um,
there. That was like when we first got into Alistair.
I'm not sharing the necklace with this guy.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Either way, yeah, I'll follow.
I mean, out of character, Clyde would probably want the necklace because he just said he was an agent of the elves, but at the same time, I think he like trusts Barrows with the necklace at the same time. Like, I don't think she's gonna be giving it to the general anyways, so, or getting caught with it.
No man, that's just staying on me till it does some more weird stuff. I'm just collecting all the weird stuff.
Cool.
I know you're not cursed, but if anybody's gonna get cursed here, I'm just saying I would. If I'm a gambling man, I'm putting it on you.
I mean, we still don't know what this skeleton did.
Oh yeah.
Cool. The commander begins walking up the stairs. And I think that's a good place to stop for now.
Alright.
Yeah, this seems like a thing that might escalate. So.
It's a shame Bexel gets left behind. We go up the stairs, Bexel's already there waiting for us.
I was actually just looking at that. I'm like, no, it's an easy tie-in. They went and found him wherever he slept in the gutter last night.
Bexel's been
Dragged him
arrested.
in.
I mean, I think Bexel would try and interfere with this, whatever is about to happen, plan, scheme, whatever. I'm just so happy I got a 20 on that deception check.
That was good.
There's been a serious lack of crits, except for my fake one that I had in that first session.
I had a crit too. I had a
Okay.
crit now too.
All right.
I got a natural 20 on that investigation for the blackboard.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, there's been a few, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Maybe it's just me.
I don't even think that yet. I bet you've gotten a few now.
No, it's all right. It'll come.
I mean, to be fair, I thought I was about to get sucked in the orb when I got a nat 1 on my intelligence.
Oh,
I thought I was
gotcha.
gonna go right into it.
That would have been a twist.
Damn. It would have been a twist. And I would have been like, fuck, no, I'm not the one cursed.
Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, great session.
It's fun.
Yeah, I know why we didn't have like a session last week, but I was really missing it.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
My other usual game that was on Sundays, kind of self-destructed because the DM just self-sabotaged it, like everything there. So I'm like, I miss D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I personally only play one game at a time and just see it through.
I like to have a lot going on.
Yeah, I got two. I got an in-person and then this one, but the other one's only every other week, so this one definitely like fills in the off weeks really nicely for me.
I've been looking for a Curse of Strahd game to join because I played that once and I want to play it again, and my friend wants to play it.
Yeah, the haunted one background is sick too. So
Yeah.
By the way, are orcs considered elven or human in this world? Like which side do they typically fight on?
I think they found the side of the orcs.
I mean, that works.
I mean,
Uh,
this is a human city and like the human area, and he's fighting for it. Yeah, I guess there could be like orcs that fight on either side depending.
Who knows? Maybe there's an orcish city on another continent somewhere. We don't know.
I think DM just went.
What's up?
Oh, I was just asking whether orcs fight for the elves or like humanly aligned, like Alistair or Morsgate.
Yeah, I think orcs have their own. They don't have a city, but they have their own population. They have their own customs. It just so happens this orc, on an individual scale, has chosen to side with humans.
I mean, I think my plan for next session is to get the humans to not mess with the fort too much and just have like the elves just be gone pretty much, like almost peaceful but not really, like a conquest but without the killing.
I appreciate like the peacemaking nature that you're trying to bring, but this like war has been waging for thousands of years. So like, good luck. Appreciate it. Your voice, I'm sure, will be heard, but I think the killing will probably continue.
I mean, thousands of years could end in just a day, so the war at least.
There's much to uncover.
Truly.
Well, guys. Well, same time next week.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you
Oh yeah,
next
we
time.
also gotta do that orc thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll just send that to you in DMs. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do with that.
See you next time.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. The crazy part is, oh my god.